Hello, students. Welcome back once again to Chapter 8, second part. The topic is Communication System. We are discussing exam success series, that is Entry Masterclass, entry-level masterclass. So in this topic, we will study more about communication system. So continuing from the last video, we'll discuss here what is synchronous and versus asynchronous communication. So synchronous communication is a type of interaction in which the sender sends a request and wait for an immediate response before proceeding. Whereas asynchronous communication is a method in which the sender sends a request and continues its execution without waiting for the immediate response. So in one place synchronous, you get immediate response. The example you can see, I have made a chart over here. Here it's written. So video call is nothing but an immediate response. Chats are nothing but immediate response. Okay. Asynchronous examples are email. Suppose you send an email, you don't wait for the reply. It may come, it may take little time because the other side, the person has to reply back. So that is asynchronous communication example, right? That is nothing but like a pre-recorded videos we are discussing. All right. So let's go furthermore. So we are now here we will be discussing about multiplexing technique. That is a technique in communication that is called as multiplexing technique. Okay. Before that, sharing communication channels, we will discuss little about what are the different channels and communication system. So FDMA, that is frequency division multiplexing, we call it as different frequency bands to different signal. It's allotted. It's given different frequency to different band of signals. Used in radio, broadcasting, analog, cellular, both analog and cellular it is used. That is FDMA is used for radio broadcasting, analog and cellular. Then comes the TDMA. This was FDMA. Now we come to TDMA. TDMA stands for time division multiplexing. Okay, right. So different time slots to different signal used in digital telephony, ISDN. Okay, so different time slots will be given to different signals. Okay, so TDMA, that is time division multiplexing, we call it as. Then there is another system, that is another channel communication type, that is called as CDMA. This is code division multiple access system, we call it as. Different codes to different users used in 3G mobile system. Okay, 3G mobile system, that is a packet system, we also call it as a packet system. It is given to different codes to different users. Then come the OFDM, that is orthogonal FDM. This is a latest one that has come in the 4G and 5G, used in Wi-Fi, DVB, modern standard it is. Okay, so you can see here in the chart, multiplexing technique, a chart that is multiplexing in analog. It has frequency division and wavelength division in analog. Whereas in digital, it is a time division multiplexing. And when we discuss about time division, there is synchronous and asynchronous. All right, okay. So one more topic we'll discuss, that is mobile communication system. So in mobile communication system, it's a very interesting and very good topic to understand mobile communication system. And you should all study about this in the coming future. You should all study about it. Okay, first beginning, generation of the mobile phone, that is what generation technology we have used. So the first generation came in 1980, analog voice only, that is AMPS and NMT. That is AMPS stands for Advanced Mobile Phone System. That was in America, it was used in the beginning. They will use the frequency of 800 to 900 megahertz. Of course, we also use it in India, 800 and 900 megahertz. First generation analog, 1980s. Came the second one, that is 1990s, digital voice, SMS, GSM, and CDMA. GSM stands for Global System for Mobile Communication. CDMA, already we have discussed, code division multiple access. So these are the two main system in second generation. Okay, at that time, please remember that was digital. Then we came to 3G, that is in 2000. Mobile internet, video calling, UMTS. What is UMTS? Universal Mobile Telecommunication System. That was started in third generation. Then CDMA, okay? CDMA, WCDMA, that is nothing but code division and wideband division. Wideband we used to call it. We used in that particular this thing. 4G, that is 2010. We started broadband, mobile, VoIP, LTE, MAX. Right? So VIP voice over internet protocols we started in 4G. 5G, that is after 2020, sorry. IoT, ultra low latency, massive connectivity, that is the 5G technology. Okay. So here we have given some chart in the beginning, the speed generation wise, speed, and what is the MM wave, massive MIMO waves, like key technologies were used. Primary service AR/VR autonomous vehicles, the first one, the fifth generation one. Now 4G, the speed increase, that is the speed was up to 100 Mbps and 1 Gbps, HD video gaming and all, this came into existence. That is after 2G or 3G, we started data high speed. Okay, so this is about some little idea about the communication, that is mobile system communication. Let's go to next, that is network protocols. This also we should understand. That's why I've kept this slide for you. So network protocol and standards. So there is a OSI model which has a 7 layers. The 7 layers are physical, that is nothing but bits. Data link, that is nothing, we call it as a frames. Network, that is called as IP. Transport, that is segments, TCP and UID protocols. Session and presentation, then application. Application, so these are the 7 different layers of this. Okay, now key protocols, when we talk about HTTP, FTP and all, so the key protocols are HTTP, HTTPS, that is used for web browsing. FTP, file transfers. SMTP, POP3, emails, we use it there. VoIP, already we have discussed. Voice over IP, that is to send voice connection over IP. So these are the key protocols. One more thing, that is TCP/IP model. Again, you have 4 layers. Network interface, that is for internet IP, and transport, that is for TCP, UDP, and application. So you just come down a little below. Network protocol standards are divided into 4 different categories: LAN, and LAN and MAN. So one is for internet. There we write as 802.3, right? 3 when it is given, then it is internet. If it is .7, it is broadband. .11, it is for wireless, that is Wi-Fi and system. We maximum use this thing. That is, please remember 802 is common for all. And .8 is fiber optic, LAN and MAN. Okay, so this are about key protocols and standard what we have to remember. One more topic very important, that is microwave engineering. This is also communication side, that's because what is microwave engineering? Microwaves are the waves that radiate electromagnetic energy with shorter wavelength. Right? This point you have to remember. Microwave travel in a straight line and are reflected by, it will be reflected by the conducting surface. Okay. Microwaves are easily attenuated. Attenuated means it can be reduced. It can be controlled, like within shorter distance. Microwave current can flow through a thin layer of a cable. Right. So I have shown one part on the right hand side. This is the part. This is called as magnetron. Okay. So what is magnetron? Are the cross-field tube in which the electric and magnetic field crosses run perpendicular to each other. This part you must have, we are using in our microwave oven for heating food and other things. So this is nothing but a part, a valve, a part which generate micro frequency rays. Okay, right. There is another part that is called as klystron. Is a specialized vacuum tube that amplifies, that is for amplification purpose. That is to increase the speed and intensity of a microwave. Okay, power microwave and radio frequency RF signal to control an electronic beam kinetic energy, assuming resonant cavities. Okay, so magnetrons and klystrons are important parts which are used in microwave energy. Okay, so let's go to another section. Now here we'll discuss more about emerging technologies, the latest technology, new technologies which are about to come or there in the market or there in the system now. So 5G and beyond. So now we are discussing about wave frequencies, that is 24 to 100 gigahertz, very high frequency. Network slicing, ultra reliable low latency communication, massive machine type communication, that is UMTCSC, URLCC, that is ultra reliable. Okay, so we are discussing about 5G and beyond. Okay, next is IoT communication, short range, Bluetooth, Zigbee, Z-Wave, LPWAN, LoRa, Sigfox, NB, and IoT, cellular IoT, LTE-M, 5G, NMTC. Few of this technology you've already seen, or we are discussing, we are doing some projects on this, that is Bluetooth, Zigbee, and LoRa, and few are about to come. Then when we discuss about emerging technology, we should also discuss about quantum communication. Quantum key distribution, QKD, we represent that. Quantum teleportation, unbreakable encryption, that is the advantage. So quantum computing, quantum communication, it's a big chapter. We'll discuss in some other time. Okay, please. So advanced communication technologies, we'll discuss a little more. That is the 6G communication system. Probably it will come in 2030, they're telling, but let's hope so it comes a little early. We are into 5G now. So target specifications are speed will be up to 1 terabyte peak data rate. Latency will be less than 1 microsecond, that is some milliseconds, and reliability will be 99.999%, that is almost 100%. Second is integrated space air-ground network. The features will be seamless global coverage, including ocean, polar regions, that is high temperature, low temperature regions, multi-orbit satellite constellation, Starlink, OneWeb. This already Starlink is there. That is it will be there on this thing. Autonomous network management, disaster resilient infrastructure. So integrated space air ground network. One more thing I would like to tell you about is satellites, right? There are different type of satellites, many type of satellites. You can see on the right hand side here. So these satellites are nothing but GEO. We call it GEO, MEO, LEO. These are the different type of satellites. So that is geostationary, which is very, very far from Earth, and then a medium level and MEOs will be there, LEOs will be there. So we use LEO, MEO for GPS and all, and geostationary, the coverage area will be a little higher. Okay, so HAPS, high altitude platform stations, terrestrial 5G, 6G network will be there, IoT and edge devices will be there. These are the things which we are discussing and can study more about in advanced communication technologies. All right, now we come to the MCQ part for this. Now, which mobile generation first introduced mobile internet access? Right? Internet came in 3G. So correct answer is 3G. Whereas second question is a satellite in geostationary orbit is approximately how far from Earth? Right? Geostationary, I told you the first type of satellite, it is more than 36,000 kilometers, 36,000 kilometers approximately, we can say. Less than that is MEO and other satellites. Third question is which protocol is used for web page transfer on the internet? That is HTTP. Just now we have seen that. Question number 4, the OSI module layer responsible for routing, packaging across network is network layer. The correct answer is network layer. Question number 5, which frequency range is targeted for 5G wave communication? So just now we have seen that also, that is 24 to 100 gigahertz, a very high frequency, I said, that is targeted for 5G waves. Question number 6. The Nyquist sampling theorem states that the sampling frequency must be at least twice the maximum signal frequency. So Nyquist sampling theorem, you can learn a little bit about this thing. I will not go into very details about this theorem, but you can just find it out and you can have a little idea. It is related to communication data. So at least twice the maximum signal frequency is the correct answer for that. Next question is 7. That is a duplexer is a device used for what actually? Connect a receiver and a transmitter to the same antenna, right? Only one antenna. Then it is a duplexer. Okay, two set. When we come to question number 8, if the frequency of a radio wave increase, then its wavelength will decrease. It will not increase, it will decrease. The correct answer is decrease. 9th question. Both axial magnetic field and radial electric field are used in the following vacuum tube. It is called as magnetron. I told you this magnetron. In magnetron, both axial and radial, these things are used. Okay. So let's go to the next question. That is question number 10. Reconfigurable intelligent surface RIS in 6G network primarily functions to dynamically control radio wave propagation environment. The explanation is RIS consists of thousands of passive elements that intelligently reflects signal to the overcome obstacle, enhance coverage, and reduce interference without active involvement. That is your active transmission. Okay, so this is a bit latest type of this thing. What we have taken 2 questions, very hard. So quantum key, 11th question, please. So 11th question is quantum key distribution QKD fundamentally is secure because it relies on complex mathematical algorithm, high frequency signal transmission. The correct answer is the C, quantum non-cooling theorem and Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So Heisenberg uncertainty principle, you have to go a little deeper, but please remember, I have just put this question. So explanation is QKD security is based on quantum physics. Unknown quantum status cannot be perfectly copied, no cloning. Measuring quantum status distribute them, certainty principle, uncertainty principle. That is, we have already seen the last slide, making equivalence dropping detectable, where is speed dropping detectable. So these are the questions what have came to my mind. I've given it to you. You can prepare well and you can study more about it. I told you these are the few points that we will be discussing. Otherwise, the video will go very lengthy. If you need any of this thing or more clarification, please let me know. Please write in the comment. And if you find it this thing, please share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.